Hi everyone, I am Aida Tatmaspur from Healthcare Event Planning. We are hosting a mind, body, and soul wellness retreat on Saturday, April 17th. And here with me today are two of our wonderful facilitators, Nicole Manis and Laura Notton. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Thanks for having us.
So could you tell us a little bit about what sound healing is and how it helps us reduce our stress?
Absolutely. So, sound healing or sound therapy is based on the understanding that sound and vibration can positively impact the body and the mind. So, simply by deep listening to sound, we can naturally induce a state of calm and relaxation. So, it's essentially the easiest way to meditate without really needing to know how exactly. So, with instruments such as what I've got around me here, quartz crystal singing bowls, and other instruments that resonate. These tones literally entrain your brain waves. Your brain waves start to mimic the more relaxed vibrations of the tones, and that in turn relaxes the body and the mind.
Yeah, and just to add a little bit more to that, people often say that they have a real hard time with meditation. So this is one of the fastest ways to meditate without meditating. And I'm a therapist and I work with people and I'm always looking at ways to reduce stress. Because essentially we're living in a society that has a lot of stress inducing things to it, especially right now during a global pandemic, right? Everyone's at a low level stress, and our nervous system is kind of activated a lot. Before the pandemic, but I would argue even more so now. So more than ever, it's important to keep our stress levels down and not be in that fight, flight, freeze response, because we don't want to be having our cortisol and adrenaline peaking all the time. So, if we're able to even just come to a position of resting and do deep listening with sound, we
Mm-hmm.
can start to reduce some of that tension that we're feeling in the body. So I find it an extremely powerful tool for folks because, they don't have to have any experience. They simply just need to be able to receive sound. And it's
Mm-hmm.
been quite effective in my practice. And Nicole and I are seeing really great results as well out in the community.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That sounds fascinating. So, without giving it completely away, could you guys give us a little sneak peek into what our attendees can expect from your sound healing session at the retreat?
Talking about sound based stress reduction, our modality, and giving people some tools for how to reduce their stress. And then I don't want to give it away, but it could be something that entices people. We are going to be facilitating a live online sound bath for people to experience the power of sound for themselves, to give people a little sense of the type of tones. So essentially what a sound therapy practitioner does is puts an intention filled soundscape forward for their client, whether it's an individual or it's a group, to receive that sound. And what's fascinating about sound is this is an ancient technique of healing, essentially. And what's incredible is the way that Western science is proving that the effectiveness of listening to sound. And it's almost so easy that we think it won't work. But as Laura was saying, just giving yourself that opportunity to calm the body, sound helps us be with ourselves, and we enable the body's innate power to heal itself through sound.
Because sometimes, we're either living in the future and we're worrying about what's going to happen, or we might be dwelling a bit on the past. So we need strategies that, bring us into the present moment and help us get embodied. And, this is a way that will help you get embodied if you're feeling like you're kind of a little bit scattered and you just need to feel more grounded. This is a really quick, efficient way. And we'll also be teaching a few tools that people
Mm-hmm.
can use when the workshop's over. So you get this lovely deep listening and beautiful arrangements of different sounds. And then we're going to give you a couple of tools that you can try on your own that you can do anywhere if you're feeling a bit stressed.
That sounds very interesting, and I know that I can hardly wait to try that at the retreat. So don't forget to join us on April 17th for a day of pampering and self care that includes a delicious catered meal delivered to your house.
Mm.